Gareth Leece, a.k.a. Vida Fierce. Always fabulous. I should say, of course, Vida Fierce was my first guest on Manx Radio.
Really?
Yeah, when we did the Women Today programme.
Yes.
Yeah, first ever guest
remember.
here at Manx Radio, yeah. That was so much fun. And it just shows how long you've been
And
doing
I wore
this
those
for.
stupid red heels thinking, I'm going to be sat down. And then my knees were up somewhere in my ears.
Oh, you just go with it though, don't you? It's absolutely fine. So we're talking about an event that is fast approaching. In fact, in a couple of days' time. What's
this
happening,
Friday.
Gareth?
Well, it's for Live at Home. It's called Vida and Friends. And who knew I had friends? No, I do. But it's not the ones that you might be expecting. I've got some extra special guest stars who I am so lucky to be sharing the stage with, because Quint from Live at Home managed to organise like these two, and I'm just like, yay. The amazing Mandy Griffin.
Oh, we love Mandy.
I only met recently. I don't know how it had taken us so long to meet, but wow. Like, I watched her in rehearsal last night, and then I realised that my mouth was wide open. I was just staring. It was like, wow, that's a big voice. And I have to follow her twice.
Oh, bless you.
And I was just like, how the hell am I going to follow her? And then, of course, Jack Divers,
He's
who
your
is
other guest?
good at everything and absolutely fantastic. And at least I know there's going to be somebody with immense energy there. So that's going to be amazing.
Well, if anyone was at Winterfest, you will have seen both those performers at Winterfest on the Gaiety stage. And you talk about the sort of jaw drop. When Mandy was on stage doing her song at Winterfest, the entire Gaiety Theatre had their mouths open just in admiration of her.
Just
she is superb.
Wow.
So are you allowed to give us any little teasers as to what they'll be doing?
I can tell you that there is officially something for everybody in this. And it's going to be I was getting really panicked because we're getting so close to it. And then last night at rehearsal was just sort of like, okay, we've got this. We've totally got it. And it was just like, wow, just the energy. And, they're both such lovely people to work with as well. It's very, very exciting. And now I just have to decide what I'm wearing when.
Where do you get your fabulous outfits from? Are you allowed to say?
A mixture of places. I do love Sequin Showstoppers. They're based in Birmingham, and they supply a lot of the Drag Race queens. And funnily enough, there was a dress that was done for me that there were two versions of, and the second version I liked more. The first version is now owned by Latrice Royale. And then when I was there last year, there was a shoulder piece that was designed for her that I ended up nabbing. So despite having never met, we are practically family. But they obviously supply drag royalty, and I know that I can go and see them and be like, I need this, what have you got? And they'll just find something amazing. So
do they sort of make things by commission then, or how does it work?
They do all sorts. You sort of take an idea, and they'll be like, boom, 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 magic, and then suddenly you look fabulous. And the great thing is they're all quite comfy as well. And, everything looks amazing and sequined perfectly, and it's great, and it really has upped my game.
So will there be a costume change on Friday?
A costume change?
Will there be multiple costume changes?
There will be multiple costume changes. I think I'm up to 8 so far.
Well, I'm sure Jack will be trying to match you with that one, with his different sparkly blazers.
Yes, because he does have a few.
Oh, one or two, yeah. Well, we've had a couple of questions in for you. Here's one from Ryan with Lola Rosie and down in Newcastle.
Yes.
So, fast am I to you all. Gareth, a.k.a. Ms. Vida, what is your favourite classic guys and dolls routine? Ryan says, mine would have to be completely non-risk assessed fire eating. And then just says, my first ... which we won't go into because I think I know what that means.
God knows what the ... is.
Who knows, exactly. So what was your favourite classic guys and dolls routine?
9 to 5 was always fun, and I think I can still remember it. The hand jive, there was a routine to that, and for so long I could only remember it drunk. If you ever asked me to do it sober, it just wouldn't happen.
It's like speaking French, same thing.
Yeah, I'd have 2 drinks, and it was like, oh, I know this now, and you'd just go for it. But yeah, that's a while ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think we need to bring some of the classic dance routines back.
But you are a multi-layered person, because we've also had this message in from Jenny Brew, Faster My Jenny. Which is better? This is really cruel for you. Star Trek, TNG or Deep Space Nine?
Oh.
New Generation or Deep Space Nine?
You see, going at me with the Star Trek questions.
Multi-layered,
really hard.
you see.
Yeah, because of course, anyone who knows me knows I'm an enormous Trekkie. Can I get away with saying that Deep Space Nine and The Next Generation are very different shows?
All right, then. You sit on the fence.
They're set in the same timeline. They've got a couple of crossovers. It's impossible to pick. Yeah,
You've opened a can of worms there,
I think
Jenny.
growing up, Deep Space
Can of
Nine.
worms. I don't know.
But The Next Gen, classic. So
see, this is why you need your own show. You need two
Yep.
shows. You need Gareth. Gareth needs a show and Vida needs a show.
I could have a nerd show.
A nerd show. That's exactly what we need. So just remind us again the details of Friday night
yes.
and how can people come along?
Well, you can get tickets if you go on the Vida page or the Live at Home page. The poster is there with the phone number and the email address for Live at Home. If you contact Live at Home, you can get tickets that way. Go for the poster. It's also on my Instagram as well. So if you phone that number or call that email address, you'll be able to get tickets. And it's at the Legion on Friday at 7:30. And I think the show itself starts at 8. But you want to get in early to get a really good seat. Because, you want to be near the front because you'll see the sequins better.
Exactly. You don't want to miss Vida's sequence. And do follow Vida online because she is fabulous and the posts are wonderful.